Hey guys, Mr. Anderson down at the Edge Martial Arts. We're going to be doing our beginner class for today. This is our white, gold, green class. We're going to do some sparring stuff today, and we'll do some hitting with it. All right, ready? So let's get started. So ready? Chari up. Stand up tall. All right, hands on our side, not moving our hands. Standing tall, toes together, and kyunghae. Good bow. Good. All right, ready? Let's do this. Let's get warmed up. So let's just start with jogging in place. Ready? So we're here, jogging in place. Just keep our hands up. Keep our knees starting to get up a little bit. It doesn't have to be super high. Not trying to get our knees up here or anything. Just jog in place. Just here. Oh man, think when we're doing our sparring stuff, think the other person's gonna be on us. They're gonna be like trying to like hit us or something. So that's the stuff we're gonna be doing today. Ready? Let's relax. Start doing some jumping jacks. So let's get our shoulders loose. We're gonna reach up and then feet out to the side. So we're here, jumping jacks. Just keep reaching, going this way. We get our body loose, get the blood flowing, and then you start to get your shoulders loose. We're going to do some punching and then some kicking today. Ready? And relax. Good. Ready? Same thing this time. We're going to not use our arms as much, but we're going to hop. And when we hop, we're going to then crisscross. So crisscross is we're here, hop, and then hop. So my feet, if you can see my foot goes from the side in front of my foot. So we're here, hop, and then go back, and then behind. So side, in front, and then behind. Just here. Ready? Keep my hands somewhere. I'm just bouncing, hopping, and my feet crisscross. Ready? Here. If you can speed it up, speed it up. If you can't, just keep it steady. And relax. All right, ready? Let's do some lunges. Get warmed up, get our legs strong. Here, remember, don't relax on your knee. Stay up, stay strong. Maybe your lunge is like this, right? So you're not as deep into a lunge, but I'm not resting. I'm staying up. Then I slowly work myself down, because maybe your legs aren't strong enough. Right, so maybe you don't start here, maybe you start here. But this way, I'm not touching, I'm staying up. My legs aren't working as much. Then I can start to lower myself. All right, ready? Let's do the other side. Start here, get low as far as you can. If you can't, if you're up here, that's fine, right? As long as your legs are bent, you're starting to feel somewhat of a little burn in your legs. Here, just staying here. Remember, I'm not touching, keeping up. However, I want to keep my hands up just as long as they aren't touching my leg or the floor. Here, if you can get lower, get lower. Just hold the lunge. Start to feel in your legs, right? This leg is not locked, it's bent, right? All right, back up. Let's do the other side. So we're here, same thing. All right, I just like to relax my hands in my chest, just relax here. No reason to have them up or be blocking, just keep them here. If you want to practice good blocking, you could stay here. I'm just going to stay here. I'm just working my legs. All right, back up. Let's do the other side one last time. We're going to step out, drop down as far as you can, arch. We're going to keep that back straight. Just staying here. All right, so relax. Ready? Let's hop on the ground. Let's do our stretches. Stretch. So feet are up, toes up to the ceiling. Push myself out. I'm going to arch my back, so think if my head is my finger, right, I want to arch, so I stay up. I don't want to hunch over. Arch, and then my fingers kind of walk, just kind of crawl forward. I just stay here the whole time. Make sure my toes point up to the ceiling, and my legs are locked. I don't want my legs doing this. Keep my legs locked, flat. If I can push myself out further, I'll go further. Just staying down. Ready? Let's reach out to the side. Grab your toes. If you can't grab the toes, you're grabbing your pant leg and pulling yourself. Just here. Grab, pull, lean. And then just start to think about getting your chin, touch your foot. Just staying here. Just hold it, hold it. Don't think about trying to get your stomach to touch your leg. That might happen, but you're not focusing on that. Focus your chin to your foot. You'll get a better stretch in this. Remember, as I'm going to this side, toes are still up. Just keep the other side toes up. A little bit longer. Just holding it. Just start to get your leg tired just from stretching. Right, let's go to the other side to get more flexible. We're going to be doing a kick today and a punch. So it's good to be, stretch out. That way we get our leg loose. That way when we kick, we don't pull anything. But also when we stretch, we get more flexible, right? Today we want to be able to kick right above the belt level, maybe even into the stomach. If you can, start kicking up a little bit higher to the chest. Maybe you get more into the armpit. And then if you want to start kicking in the head, keep kicking people in the head, you can. Today, the kick we're going to do, we want to be able to kick them in the stomach or the chest. We don't want to kick them in the head with this one today. You can, but we're not going to. All right, ready? Let's relax. Let's pull ourselves back. Ready? And butterfly stretch. Ready? Feet in. Pull your feet. Grab your feet together. Knees, just start to bounce your knees up and down. Just here, just bouncing. Get the blood flowing in your legs. Just kind of move them. Everything that we're going to be doing today is going to be defensive. So think the person is attacking you. Don't think you're attacking them. So if you're defensive, for the most part, with everything that we're doing, especially in white, gold, green class, when it's defensive, we're not going to be ever going forward. When we start getting into purple, blue class, we start getting red belt class, we're going to be a little bit thinking a little bit more, and then maybe we go attack to get a defensive reaction. But we want them to go to us. So we're not going to go forward. So think anytime we do a step, always think step backwards. So always keep that in mind, right? So just grab your ankles, elbows, push your knees to the floor. So here. So at this level, just always step back for defensive. Or just think always moving backwards, not forwards, right? Kind of a little counterproductive for what you kind of used to hearing, like, oh, let's move forwards, not backwards. But when we're being defensive today, just go backwards. Here, right, knees down, shove them down, get into that splits, butterfly splits. We're here. Ready, and just relax, right? Let's hop into hip stretch. Remember, foot up on your knee. Screw that foot in. You might not be flexible. You might be here. Your hip might be really flexible. And then you just get really small. You figure out which kind of person you are. Go as far as you can. Don't do something that's going to get you hurt, obviously, right? So make sure we're watching ourselves. Just have our knee up. Have our foot up on our knee. And then just kind of relax here. Don't do it because it's weird, right? But think about touching your foot to your face, but you don't want to hunch. You want to arch your back. Keep your chin up. And then go forward. And let's relax. Let's do the other side. Same thing. Right? Let's go out. Remember, arch your back. Chin up. Chin up. Lean. Lean. Get small. Maybe your hip stretches is like this. Same thing. You're just here. And then you start walking yourself. And then you start walking yourself. Walking yourself. If you can, you get that foot a little bit lower. Maybe you grab and lower it. Right? You start getting closer. Maybe you hop up and you get closer. Just get as small as you can. Ready? And relax. You gotta shake the legs out, get your hips good. All right, ready? So let's hop on up. So this is gonna be a defensive punch. So the person's coming at us, right? We're doing defense. Already talked about that, but we're gonna be punching today. So it's this defensive punch, okay? So think in sparring, the person is coming forward, and we're gonna be doing like a front hand. So taking in here, so let's do this. Let's face this way. So we're sideways. Now you stay this way. Keep your belly this way. Keep your belly this way. Don't move. Don't move. I'm the other way. So I'm in closed stance with you. Our bellies are the opposite. Yours is pointing that way, hopefully, and mine is pointing this way. Okay? So our bellies are the opposite direction. That's okay. Ready? Take your hand. Block your face. Okay? Now, your hand's in front of my hand, right? Because you're facing that way, and you have your front hand up. So this should be like your left hand, maybe. So here. So now, watch. Ready? See how my arm and your arm should be going straight up? That's what we want when we're standing here in our home position, right? Have our hands blocking our ribs, right? We sink our elbow down a little bit, right? We just have our hand out. So our arm is going up. Okay, let's come back, let's relax. Let's do the other side, so we face that way. So your belly's facing that way, mine's this way, so it's the opposite direction. Back into a closed stance. So my belly's that way, yours is that way. It's the opposite, ready? Hand is up, hugging my ribs. Remember, I don't want that gap because someone can kick me there. I'm gonna get my elbow down onto my hand. I can make a fist. This hand, if it's close to my hand, you get hit, that hurts. Here, still get hit, get the hand away from me. So we're here. My hand is still going up though, so we're here. Ready? Switch sides, so you face that way, go over here. Same thing. Now watch, you notice my feet are kind of in a line, right? I'm not stepping here where there's like a big gap between my legs, as you can see. This would be like a karate stance. I'm in home position, so like my legs are in a straight line here. There's not a big gap like this. Like you could roll a soccer ball through my legs, right? Here you couldn't this way, because my leg's in the way, right? You could go this way, but that's not the way I'm facing you, right? So we're here. So let's just get into a closed stance. So you're facing that way, so turn your belly this way. I'm gonna go this way, so we're in a closed stance, good. We're here. Now, the reason why we're in a closed stance, this only really works in closed stance, the defensive punch, because what it's gonna do is we're gonna create a letter X. So think when you go forward, right, you just stick your hand out, and I stick my hand out, our arm isn't gonna be straight up. It's gonna be kind of at an angle almost. So when you're here, right, and you stick that arm out, it's at an angle, right? So when I put my arm there, it makes a what? An X. So right, we're here, so hands up in home position, right? Your belly is that way, in a closed stance, right? So we're here, good. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to go straight out. Ready? Here's what you're going to do. You're just going to copy me. So let's do this. Take your hand. See how our arm is going straight up? We're going to take our arm and move it just a little bit. Tiny bit. Not a lot. Don't need to. Here. So it almost makes half of an X. So let's do this. Stand like a black belt. Right? Belly facing me. Good. We're facing here. Now, take both hands, both arms. Make an X. Good. Ready? Let's come back. Ready? Make an X. Good. Come back. Ready? Now, same thing. This time, when you do it, make sure your wrists touch. So don't have your hands touch like this. Have my wrists touch. Not my elbows, not my forearms, like the middle of my arm, my wrist. So ready? Let's relax. So ready? Wrist to wrist. Good. Come back. Ready? Back up. Make an X. Good. Come back. Now, this time, face that way. So we're in a close stance. So you're pointing the opposite way of me. So your belly's that way. Just turning your head so you can see me though, just like me. Ready? Now, I'm facing that way, you're that way, we're in a close stance. Arm is up, right? Make an X. See how I take my other arm and turn? Right? I have to turn my belly a little bit, that's fine right now. So we're making an X. Now, watch my back arm. I just drop it. So, we're in opposite direction, so this is your left hand, should still be up your front hand. Your right hand, put it up, so it makes an X. With your arm, drop it. See how my arm isn't going up anymore? Now it's at an angle? That's what I want. So instead of going straight up, I'm going to make them go at an angle. So it's this diagonal. Ready? We're here. Good. Come back. We're in home position. Ready? Bring it up and at an angle. So it's half of that X. Ready? We're here. Come back. Ready? Up. This is our block. So here, we're just kind of blocking a little bit. So we're here. Ready? Just copy me. We go up, back down. Up, back down. Up, back down. Ready? Make that X. Back down. Ready? Up and back down. Good. Now think the person's hitting on our head. So they strike in our head. So we block that. When we block that, their arm is up like this, and you block my arm. What's open? My side, right? So I'm here, and I throw that front hand at you, right? I'm trying to leap or jump or like just really just explode at you, right? I'm here, and you block that. What's open? My whole side. So that's what we're gonna punch. So right, we're here, I'm in home position. Ready? We make that X. Ready? Take this hand. We're gonna punch. Now notice I'm pivoting a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. I'm pivoting. Right? We're here. So we're in home position. I block and I punch. That's all we're doing right now. We're going to add more steps, but right now that's all we're doing. So we're here, make that X, punch, good, come back. Ready, let's do this, let's bounce a little bit. So we're bouncing, keep it in our home position, ready, block, stop, punch, good. Bouncing, block, punch, good. Now, I'm going to say go. When I say go, I want you to do this. Watch, just watch me. I stop, block, and then I punch at the same time. Watch your knee. You might need to turn your toes this way. So ready? Just bouncing, 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 and go. So we're blocking and punching. Now, as you notice, when I do this, what do I start to do? I start to lower myself. What I'm going to do now is when I take this foot, I'm going to step. Remember, it's defensive, so I don't want to step forward. I step backwards. Think you're coming at me, right? If you're running at me or jumping at me or leaping at me or whatever, with your front hand, I don't want to go into you because you have all your body weight coming in. So I'm going to back up. Create that space, give me more time to throw that punch, right? So I'm here. So all I do is do this, right? Hands behind your back. Remember, we're still in a close stance, so I hope your belly is still that way, right? All right, right over here. So take my foot. Step back, so get away from me. Get further away from me, right over here. Step away, come back. Step away, come back. Now watch. Watch what I do with my foot. When I step into my pivot. So if I'm doing a side angle, so you can see when I step back, I'm going to step into my pivot. So if I step and then I pivot, am I going to get more power? Yeah, I'm going to get more power. But think the person's running at me or they're jumping at me or they're leaping at me, that's fast. I want to be fast on this. I don't think I need to be super powerful because this is already going to have enough power, right? So I don't need to stop and then pivot into them. I'm going to go into that pivot so that way I'm already in that punch position and they run into it. And also I have my punch going out. So ready, we're here. Ready, I'm going to step. Make sure that hand's up. Remember, I'm stepping into that pivot so I have my heel off the ground. Right? I have my toes starting to go forward a little bit more. We're here and I'm going to throw that punch back. Ready? So start to copy me. Right? So maybe we're looking this way. Belly's facing me. Belly facing me. Good. Ready? Hand is up. Home position. Ready? Step back. Block. Punch. Good. Come back. Ready? Step. Block. Punch. Remember, that block is half of a X. Right over here. Step. Block. Punch. Good. Let's go again. Right over here. Step. Yeah, block first. I didn't step though, but you did probably. Right, let's come back. Doesn't matter what order it's in. Doesn't. In fact, I don't want to do it in an order. think, you're running at me, you're jumping at me, you're leaping at me. You're going to be fast, right? I don't want to do step by step. I want to go fast, so I want to do it at the same time. So if I start here and then go, right, or I start here or I go there, it doesn't really matter, except for as long as it's together at the same time. So I don't want to step, block, and then punch. I want to same time. So ready? Let's do it. Let's go into our home position. Now, when I say go, get that hand up, block, step, and punch at the same time. Ready? So hands up. Ready? Looking this way, belly facing me, just like I'm doing with you. So you can see, hands up. Ready? We're looking forward. Maybe you're looking at me. Ready? We're going to make that half X. We're going to step and we're going to punch. Ready? Go! Here, good. Ready? Remember, you can have a little yell in there if you want. Think you're going to be hitting the person, so why not? Ready? Over here. Go! Good. Come back. Ready? Notice I'm hitting, and then I come back every time. Like, if I'm sparring with someone, I hit, I'm going to be back right away. That way I can move, right? If I hit them and they still come forward, I want to be able to move. Right, so I circle, maybe I kick, maybe I punch, and then I'm here, and I can start punching and go forward again. So go back right away. Don't punch and then freeze and go. Here, get back. So we're here, we punch, get back. Right away. So here, get back. Ready? So hands up in our home position. Ready? Step back, block, punch, go. Good, come back. Now, we're going to do the same thing. This time let's bounce. Let's move a little bit. So we're bouncing. Here. Ready? Go. Good. Same thing. Ready? Bouncing. Go. Good. Ready? Bouncing. Go. Keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. Ready? Go. Good. Bouncing. Bouncing. Now watch. What am I doing wrong? Where's my hand? It's dropping. Keep your hand up. Try to keep it above your shoulder this whole time. Ready? We're here. Go. Good. Go. Good. Right now. Same thing. Let's do this. Swap sides. Ready? Belly that way. I'm facing this way. So we're in a closed stance again. So we're here. Face that way. Good. Hands are up. Get in that home position. First step. There is no step. It's all at the same time. But let's just go. Let's just break it down. Remember, we're going to get our hand like an X. Right. So we're here. Hand up. That's not an X. That's a plus. Diagonal. Yeah. Make sure you're not doing this, because then someone still goes over the top. So get diagonal. That way you can push. Remember, it's going to be wrist to wrist. So always just think while you're doing this. If you don't have anyone there at home with you, that's fine. But think when you get back in class, think wrist to wrist. Right, because that's strong. Elbow to elbow, I can go over. Hand to hand, I can start to push through that, right? And you might be able to, you hit me, but I hit you, and you don't want to get hit, right? So think wrist to wrist, can't push through that as well. Straight over here, hands up, you're facing that way. I'm facing this way, close stance, ready? So we're going to make that half of an X, block. Step back into that pivot, so our heels off the ground on the ball, our foot and our toes. Other hand, punch towards the body. Right, we're here. Home position, ready? Block, step, punch. Good, come back. Ready? Block, step back and punch. Good, come back. Ready? Block, step back, punch, go! Good. Right now, so let's just start bouncing. So bouncing, bouncing. Go! Good. Go! Good. And watch, here's what I want to do. I did that 2 different times. Right? That was 2 times. I did it a little differently. The first one, I had my arm close to my head. The second one, I had my arm out more. Does that matter? If I have my arm close to my head, right, and then go through that, what happens? I hit myself. I want to get my arm out. I'm going to be strong. So don't have your arm just like right up in front of your face. Get your arm out. That way when they go, it doesn't hit you. It's out in front of you. Whereas it's here, now it runs into me. That's not fun. So keep your arm not here, but out. So ready? Arm up. Bouncing. Ready? Go. Good. Keep that arm out and up. Ready? Here. Go. Good. Here. Go. Go. Good. Ready? Let's do it one more time. Fast. Try and be faster than me. Ready? We're bouncing. Go. Good. All right. Just relax. So I think let's just go to close stance, face that way. I'm facing this way. Perfect. Ready? So we're here. Let's say, right, what I'm doing is I'm taking my front hand and I'm trying to going at you. I'm jumping at you. Maybe I'm running at you or I'm sliding. Whatever it is, I'm going forward with my front hand, right? Later on, we're going to be jumping at you. So we're kind of going towards like that. But right now, if they run, it's fine. So we're here, right? So you block, punch them in the ribs, right in the side. Now, what if instead, this thing, I'm sideways with this. What if instead I take my backhand and try and punch you? Right, so if we're sideways, I'm doing this, so I have a smaller target, and I go, you punch. What if I'm a bigger target? Because I'm punching you. In order to punch you, I have to turn sideways, right? I'm a bigger target now. So now we can start to kick. So we're here. When I start to punch at you and I run at you, right? Start doing that backhand, right? I'm trying to hit you. We're going to kick the person. So watch. Imagine I'm with here, right? I'm with you. So let's do this. Belly face me. Have our hands pointing this way. So just copying me. Hands are up in that good home position, right over here. Now, watch this foot, my standing foot in this case, because this is my front foot I'm going to be kicking with. My standing foot, or my back foot, is going to be turned. Right, so I'm turning it away from my target. Here's my target, here's completely away. I can do that, or I can already have it diagonal. Right, it's up to you. So over here, watch. Let's just start in my position. I know the person's going to come at me because they're trying to punch me. So I'm just going to already start here. Rather than trying to like turn and then kick, it takes too much time. So over here, I just already start there, right? Now, all I do is I lean back. Remember, if you need help, like if you can't balance very well, get a chair, get a couch, grab it, and then just lean back on that. That way you have some, or think of a wall. Let's say I'm practicing here, right? Step my foot, practice leaning back. I do that. That way if you need help with balancing. If not, you can bounce out in the air with me. Right, so we're here, watch. Toes. I lean, so I just bend my knee, lean backwards from over here. So you should be leaning the same direction as me. So lean this way, but we're still looking over here. Still looking over here, right? Our hands are up. Now watch. I pick my foot up, my front foot. Just sit down. Don't need to kick right now. Right over here. Remember, make sure you don't kick anything. Make sure you don't lean into something, knock a lamp over, knock something over. Don't do that. That's silly. We don't want to do that. Over here, watch. We lean back. I lift up. Set down. Right? Hands are back. We're looking forward. Ready? What am I doing wrong? My foot isn't right. I have to turn it. Then lean. It takes too many steps. So I'm just going to start like this. Just start with my foot. It's easier. It's faster. So here, I start, lean, and then I'm going to throw my kick out there. So over here, ready? Lean, lift, and kick. Remember, it's a side kick. We're going straight forward at the person. I want to stick my heel straight at them. So we're here. Like I'm stabbing them with my heel. If I point my toes, remember, like this, like a round kick almost, but I point my toes, I'm going to break or hurt my toes like really badly. It's not going to hurt them very much. So I'm going to pull my toes back, push that heel out at them. So right over here. So hands up, right? Still facing this way, belly towards me. Turn your head over to your target, or maybe you're watching me. Right over here, we turn, we lean, lift, kick. Set down. Right over here, right, we lean, kick. Sit down. So rather than just kind of being here, lift, and then kick, right? Or attacking the person. Think the person's running at us, so I lean back to create that space to kick, right? Think if I'm going to attack the person here, I lift and I kick. Okay? But now, I'm a little bit closer because they're running at me a little bit. I lean back to create that space so I can kick. So, right over here, copy me, right? Let's do this, let's bounce. Here, if you need to grab something, if you need to lean on the wall, you're here, right? Whatever it is. Ready? So I'll be the same direction as you, so we're still here. Ready? We're bouncing. If you need to grab something, do that. Ready? And go. So lean, kick. It doesn't have to be long. You don't have to do this. Right? That's longer. It takes longer. You have to balance longer. It's harder. Just kick fast. Get that foot up. Get it out there. Ready? So here. And go. Good. Ready? Back. And go. Good. Throw that kick out there. Go. Remember, where am I kicking now? I want to kick at least my bell level. I want to try and get up higher. I want to kick the person right about the midsection. All right? So think they're turning forward. Kick them right in the chest. So we're here. Ready? Bouncing. Go. Lean. Throw that kick. Ready? Go. Remember, I have that shin point. So if I'm facing you, my shin points at you, heel straight out. Ready? So let's kick each other for a little bit. So ready? Let's swap sides. Okay? Hands are up. Let's kick with our other foot. So now, we're bouncing. I'm going to lean back. So lean back away from me. Lift up. Kick at me. Good. Remember, you should be doing this. That's going towards me. That's attacking. Remember, putting my face to you. You can hit me. Don't want that. So I lean away from you. So we're bouncing. Lean. Lift and kick. Ready? Bouncing. Lean. Throw that kick out there. Lean. Kick. Now, if you've been noticing what I'm doing with my hand, this hand, something's been happening every once in a while. See if you kind of pick up on it. I'm dropping it. Remember, the person's running at us. They're trying to punch us, right? I want to keep the hand up just in case if I don't kick hard enough. You should kick hard enough, but if I don't, or even if I kick and they go over the top because I'm folding them with my kick, I don't want their hand coming down and hit me. So I got to keep this hand up. So I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I've been purposely dropping it and see if you can start to notice the difference, right? This time, just keep our hand up. Keep our hand up. So over here, I lean. And keep this hand up. Right over here. This hand can do whatever I'm blocking, right? Maybe it's ready to punch afterwards. I set down. Can punch right afterwards, but obviously I'm not going to keep it down here, right? So all right, We're here, lean back, lift, kick, set down. Keep that hand up, think. Thumb above your shoulder, okay? Hand up, lean, lift, kick, set down. Good, bouncing. Go. Good. Ready, bouncing, go. Bouncing, bouncing. Go. So a couple more times, ready? Go. Good, couple more times. Go. One more time, ready? Loud go. Hey. Good. All right, relax. So the person's coming at us, right? They have their front hand, right? They have the punch, okay? Or they have their back hand, which turns their belly forward a little bit more. Gives you more room to be able to throw that kick, right? Because our kick is bigger, and we don't want to kick something small because it's harder. It's going to take a long time, right? When you start getting up higher in belts, it becomes easier and you can start to do a little bit more. But when we're starting out, we don't want to kick something super, super small because we might miss, right? And that would be bad if they're on top of us. So we're going to be punching because it's easier, right? Then when they turn forward to punch us, now instead of turning and punching them, just going to lean back, throw that kick, remember, bell level or above, right? Okay, so remember that's defensive punch and defensive side kick, okay? So think you're doing that side kick, right? Now it's just defensive. It's the exact same thing, but now we're leaning back. If you need more time, what could I do? I don't want to, but what could I do? I could step back. So think when I'm here, right? Let's face this way, belly face me. Look, in front of us is over here. So we're here, right? Hands are up in our home position. Ready? We lean back and kick. Maybe sometimes we need more space, right? Maybe they're like really fast, right? So I step back this time. So now I step back. That creates more distance, more space. More distance, more space equals more time. So over here, I'm bouncing. Ready? Stop. Step. I'm already leaning because in my step. Now I throw that kick. Ready? So we're bouncing. Ready? Step. If you need to step more. Ready? Step. Lean and kick. Bouncing. Step and kick. Right? Now obviously it'd be better if we could just start in our step because then we don't have to do as much. Right? We just lean, lift, and kick. But if we have to, if we get caught off guard, we start to step, create that space. Right? So defensive punch, defensive side kick. All right, ready? That's it. Let's do this. Ready? Chariot and kyunghae. All right, good job, guys. Thanks for joining me.